Poppin' B, Purpok here, and welcome back to another episode of Race the Ramen, the show where I attempt to review something unscripted the amount of time it takes to boil an instant ramen. And this time, we will be looking at Cooking Mama Cookstar for Nintendo Switch. Yes, really. And yes, in case you're wondering, the game is out. Kind of. When I post this, kind of. Physical copy right here. If you don't believe me, go ahead, take a look. Either way, let's get into it. We're going to start the timer right now. Okay, so, Cooking Mama Cookstar. How do I introduce this game? After all of the crazy crap that I've found out about it, after all the investigations I've done for my Cooking Mama Conspiracy Theory series, about how the release of this game has been shrouded in mystery, potentially shady dealings, and just confusing fumbles of PR, how do I introduce a game like this? Well, I guess I could say this. It is another Cooking Mama game. That is the best and the worst that I think I could say about it. Not to say that it's bad at all. It is pretty decent, honestly. I had quite a bit of fun with it, more than I expected. I am a casual fan of this series. I've played a few of them before. I got a few of them cheap years later on clearance. Never huge into them when they were popular, but I think they're cool enough. And Cookstar is basically just more of that with a few more bells and whistles. The graphics are fine. They're not really anything crazy. They're about as good as I expect from the Wii era games with a bit of polish, and you know, it looks fine, pleasant enough. The 2D stuff looks clean and shiny and colorful. And you have about 80 recipes, an all-new vegetarian mode, which was done at behest of PETA, and PETA was actually happy about it, so congratulations, Cooking Mama Cookstar. You made PETA not be upset about something. And overall, it's just fun. It has a sort of WarioWare charm to it, where every cooking minigame has its own little set of rules, little sets of controls based on how fast you do something, or how well you do something. It's simple inputs like move the stick left, or rotate the controller in a circle. And it's interesting how it plays with speed and timing and all that stuff to make even the simplest of actions feel hard. There were certain techniques I discovered in certain parts that I wasn't sure I could do before, and it's interesting how it's such a weird mix of physics and tiny microscopic rule sets. I forgot why I liked this series in the first place, and there it is. One of the reasons that I was interested in playing this was the emphasis on the Switch Joy-Cons that allow you to use motion controls like the Wii games, but with better motion control, I should hope. That gimmick was kind of what brought me to the game in the first place. It's part of the reason I like games like Vitamin Connection so much. And to be honest, it's fine. It's better than the Wii, like I hoped it would be. And there's a lot of little things you can do with it, but I am disappointed because you can only access this version when playing on a TV, and you can only use one Joy-Con, and you're restricted to this. In handheld mode, you have to play with the Joy-Cons attached. So you could play this on Switch Lite, but I think you'd have to pair additional Joy-Cons. Aside from that, really, it's just another Cooking Mama game that's a little bit better in some respects. It's still got some charm. It's got like a new social media angle, and that's fine, I guess. And it's got a decent amount of content, sorry. So for 40 bucks, if you think you're into it, you probably will be. That's what I can say about Cookstar. Alright. Hopefully that gave you a decent impression of what I think about the game. It's an odd duck, this. After all the build-up, you might hope it's either horrible or wonderful. Hopefully wonderful. I'd want more games to be good than be bad, just to be right and be like, haha, you mismanaged this game and it turned out bad. I don't want that. I want the people who worked hard on this game, actually making the game, to do well. Planet Entertainment, First Playable, and Office Create, and Cooking Mama Limited, those people who are actually doing stuff, not the publishing arm that messed us all up. So let me just be clear, the game itself is pretty fun. It's got some quirks and some unfortunate flaws, and in many ways it's just more of the same. But that more of the same is just fine stuff by itself, and there's a lot of other series that we don't begrudge for that same reason. So I'm going to give Cooking Mama Cookstar, I think, a 7. A 7 out of 10. It's good for what it is, and if you're a fan of this franchise, you will probably enjoy it as you have the previous installments. It's something I can see children having a lot of fun with, which, you know, makes sense. But, I don't know. I'll probably play it some more after this, but I don't know if I'd go through all the recipes or all the unlockables or ever really break out the two-player mode ever again, just to show people who I've shown the Cooking Mama Conspiracy Theory videos that this game exists at all and that they could touch it. Honestly, that's still something that occupies my mind. I have to make part 3 and hopefully the final part of Cooking Mama Conspiracy Theory sometime soon, but we'll see when that is. I want to make sure we have all the answers. Until then, give this game a try if you're really interested and if you can get your hands on it. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can hopefully find it at some kind of retailer. Because, like, it's a miracle that I'm holding this physical copy right now. It actually is. Like, okay, for real, people who made this game, who made Cooking Mama Cookstar, pretty good job. Pat on the back for you guys. People who are publishing and promoting this game, serious question. What the hell are you doing? Hey guys, thanks for sticking out to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you like it, I've got other Race the Ramens on my channel, as well as other videos about Cooking Mama, and other videos that aren't about Cooking Mama, if you're into that sort of thing. If you want to keep up to date on projects I might be working on, videos that might be coming out, then feel free to follow me on Twitter at PerpocPartyBus. Thanks again for sticking out to the end. I'll see you guys later, which is hopefully soon. Have a good night. Take care. Bye, guys.